accepting life as it is, the Buddhist path to freedom. We call it living. Yet if we look honestly, much of our daily life is spent in a quiet struggle against reality. When someone we love leaves, through separation or death, we don't just feel the loss. We resist it. We argue with what happened. Asterisk, this shouldn't be. This isn't fair. This wasn't supposed to end this way. Asterisk. When our carefully made plans collapse, disappointment quickly turns into a sense of betrayal, as though life had broken a promise it never actually made. The truth is, we often create the contract ourselves through our expectations, then hold life responsible when it doesn't follow our script. Almost all of our deeper suffering follows this pattern. There's what is actually happening, and then there's the story we layer on top of it. The real pain lives in that gap. Not the immediate sting of loss or difficulty, but the lingering resentment, regret, and resistance that we carry for months or even years. More than 2,600 years ago, a man named Siddhartha Gautama looked deeply into this human condition. He had everything the world says should bring happiness, wealth, status, family, comfort, yet he remained restless. His question was not how to get more, but something more radical. Why is it that even when we have everything, we still cannot rest in peace? That question still echoes in every sleepless night, every moment of anxiety, and every time we feel something essential is missing from our lives. The answer, he discovered, did not involve changing the external world. It began with a radical shift in how we relate to experience itself. In the early Buddhist teachings, the idea of acceptance is expressed more precisely as yatha adesana, seeing and knowing things as they truly are, free from our wishes or fears. This is not easy. It means meeting the present moment directly, without immediately covering it with judgments, stories, or resistance. When pain arises, we simply know there is pain. When joy appears, we know there is joy. When loss comes, we acknowledge the loss. We stop asking why me, or how can this be happening, and instead learn to meet reality on its own terms. This understanding leads to one of Buddhism's most liberating distinctions. Pain and suffering are not the same. Pain is inevitable. It is part of being a living, changing human in a changing world. Sickness, aging, loss, and disappointment are natural expressions of life. This is the first noble truth, dukkha, but suffering is what we add on top. The resistance that this should not be, the endless if-onlys, and the stories of unfairness. The body gets sick, that is pain. The mind then spirals in an asterisk, why is this happening to me? What if it never gets better? Asterisk, that is suffering. Someone leaves, that is pain. Clinging to the past and refusing to let them go, that is suffering. The event itself is one thing. Our mental reaction to it is often what lingers and causes the deepest wounds. In the teaching of dependent origination, this reaction is linked to upadana, clinging or grasping. We cling to pleasure, wanting it to last forever. We cling to the idea that pain should never arise. We cling to our mental image of how life should be. It is this clinging, not life itself, that creates ongoing suffering. Therefore, accepting life as it is does not mean becoming passive or indifferent. It does not mean we stop caring or responding. It means we stop adding a second layer of pain onto the first. It means we learn to let this moment be exactly what it is, even when it is uncomfortable or unwanted. The Buddha himself showed what this looks like in action. After his awakening, he did not retreat from the world. For 45 years, he walked across northern India, teaching, facing challenges, dealing with illness, and witnessing the death of close disciples. He remained fully engaged, yet free from inner conflict. That is the power of acceptance paired with compassion and wisdom. There is a common misunderstanding along the path. Thinking acceptance is a final destination or permanent state. We may have periods of calm and think, I've let go. I'm beyond this now. Then life brings an old memory, a familiar song, or a photograph, and the pain returns. In that moment, many feel shame. Asterisk, what's wrong with me? I thought I was past this. asterisk. But that shame is unnecessary. The returning pain is not failure. It is proof of our capacity to love and care deeply. True acceptance is not about never feeling pain again. It is about meeting each wave as it comes, without turning it into a personal story of defeat. Acceptance, at its heart, is simple yet profound, being fully here with whatever is present right now, without adding to it or trying to push it away. It is the spirit of Satipana, the four foundations of mindfulness, described as the direct path to freedom. Many people understand these teachings intellectually, but still struggle to live them. This is natural. Buddhist wisdom describes 3 levels of understanding. Wisdom from hearing or reading. Sudamaya panna asterisk. Wisdom from reflection and thinking. Sinamaya panna asterisk. Wisdom from direct experience through practice. Bhavanamaya panna asterisk. Only the 3rd level truly transforms us. Through consistent mindfulness and meditation, we don't just know impermanence. We see it clearly in every breath, every sensation, and every thought that arises and passes. When the seeing becomes deep and direct, acceptance stops feeling like effort. The hand naturally opens because we realize what we were holding was never truly solid. The Buddha also encouraged marasati, contemplation of death, not to frighten us, but to wake us up. When we remember that life can end in a single breath, we stop postponing what matters. Grudges become pointless. The people we love become more precious. We begin to live more fully in the time we actually have. From this ground of acceptance grows upekkha, equanimity, not cold detachment, but a steady, balanced mind that is no longer tossed about by every change. Like the vast sky that remains untouched, whether clouds are heavy or clear, our awareness can hold all experiences, joy and sorrow, gain and loss, without being overwhelmed by them. Accepting life as it is means we continue to feel everything a human being feels. We grieve, we love, we create, we let go, but without the constant inner demand that life must be different from what it is. We grieve without arguing with death. We love without demanding permanence. We build without needing guarantees. In the end, this is the freedom the Buddha pointed to, not freedom from life, but freedom within life. A freedom that comes from open hands, clear seeing, and a heart that has finally stopped fighting reality. The Buddha left us with 3 profound truths. All conditioned things are impermanent. Sab, Sakra, and Nika asterisk. All conditioned things bring suffering when clung to. Sab, Sakra, Dukkha asterisk. All phenomena are without a fixed, independent self. Sab, Dhamma, Anatta asterisk. When we truly see these marks of existence, we are no longer at war with life. We walk through its center, present, alive, and at peace with things as they are.